Sorry, is it ready? Okay, you have 30 seconds.
Oh, and this does not affect anyone in our society because, as we mentioned, parents have the right to choose freely the gender of their child.
Anything else to add?
I haven't done.
We all know that we all know a family who has a lot of children but from the same sex. With these kind of methods, we can
5 seconds.
we can lead the family to have another children and from the opposite sex.
Time.
This time is the same one for giving our citizen statement.
Yes.
Okay.
Opening statements is introduction pieces.
Okay, perfect.
Any questions?
No.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you have 1 minute.
Choosing the sex of your baby is possible thanks to fertility treatments. This lets the doctor identify the embryo sex, and as Alvaro said, this is made because the parents do not want to pass the genetic diseases linked to sex, or if you have too many boys and you want a girl, you can achieve it. The problem is that they are the most expensive and also often involve invasive infertility treatment and fertility drugs with side effects. So we are against because it's against nature, against the human body, and to make the gender balance. To begin, we can come with some argument.
10 seconds. Anything else to add? Okay. Excellent. Now, both teams will have 2 minutes each to develop their arguments. Okay. Are you guys ready?
But you're gonna have like 1-1 or
No,
1-2, 1-2.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes to
No,
No, it's
No,
2
dos
minutes
y
total.
dos.
Ah,
Right,
okay.
2 minutes. So,
Okay.
2 and 2.
yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
As I already said, if you know that in your family there exists a genetic disease that can be transferred to your child, you must be able to choose the opposite sex. One example of this is hemophilia. According to the organization Hemophilia of Georgia, if a carrier has a son, the son has 50% chance of having hemophilia. Imagine that your son won't be able to play like a normal kid because he is affected by this disease.
Also, we have another example as color blindness that only affects men. In this case, you can have a girl, so she won't pass this disease. Also, we know that families have the right to choose when to have their children, where to have it, and to choose the gender. So, if, in this case, we are giving an opportunity to these couples that can have their children or can have by a natural method. So with this, we are giving them an opportunity to choose and also have a child.
Anything else to add?
Yes. Also, there are families that want to have gender balance. In this case, there are families that most like to have one boy and one girl. With this kind of procedures, we can lead the family to have this balance and also uh, to achieve their goals of which gender fits better on their family.
Okay, this
Can you tell me what my minutes are?
2 minutes. You have 2 minutes.
Yeah, with mine.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
however you want to do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Now?
Okay. Yes. You have 2 minutes.
Okay, as I said before, it's one of the most expensive procedures. It can cost, the diagnosis only can cost more than $20,000 in the United States. Also, the fertility drug that you have cause dire side effects, including weight gain, swelling, inflammation, and blurred vision. Also, these procedures are more likely to have multiple pregnancies. Also, the Centers of Disease Control and Disease Prevention tell us that about 47% of these babies are twins or multiples. Another statistic is that women under 35 years, about 46% of these procedures cycles use fresh embryos, resulting in of a baby alive. Also, most of the embryos that are not the sex that you wanted are discarded. So you have to choose if you donate it, you freeze them, or donate it to research purposes.
1 minute.
We strongly believe that being able to choose the sex of our children is a big advantage that will soon lead us to an unbalanced society. According to the World Factbook published in 2013, that there are 40% of men and 60% of women in all the world. So imagine that all the next generations want to have a boy. The percentage mentioned before will be alterated, and vice versa. If then all the next generations want to have a girl, the percentage will be alterated too. This will completely affect all of us because according to a scientific study made by a United States university, the world needs to have a balance between genders. This means that men and women should be almost equal in quantity. One of the reasons that this is that the most natural thing is that couple formed by one of each gender comes together and form a family. And the reason, and without being discriminating, is that there are specific words that men do better, and and there are also words that women do better. And if the percentage is alterated, the world will need to do something to be adapted. And we present that all these arguments were enough for you to change your point of view.
Okay, now each side will have 1 minute to talk to each other and come up with a rebuttal.
Okay. Si tienes un hombre, va a aportar, pero si tienes una hija, ella no lo va a desarrollar, no se la va a aportar. Es cuando ella tenga un hijo, ajá, y también tenemos que ver los constitución, que los cuidados son muchos, falta de pruebas. Ajá. Sí. Puede ser una mujer, la va a aportar, pero no va a desarrollar. Pero cuando ella tenga un hijo, y aquí lo que tenía, y te solo el diagnóstico cuesta $20,000, el ciclo cuesta 10,000 más 1,500 a 7,000 para la droga, y el pre-implantation entre 5,000 y 8,000 $.
Okay, time. Okay, in a moment you will be giving your conclusions, right? So are you ready to have this?
The conclusions or the contra-argument?
Sorry, yes, your rebuttal. Sorry, your rebuttal. Yes, you have 1 minute for your rebuttal. Okay, go ahead.
You have mentioned that there are three options for this. So it's procreating the embryos. There are three options that it's procreating the embryos, donating them or just leaving them. In this case, you said donate is an option. So with this we are also helping another couples that by different circumstances can have their children. Also, this is only available for certain types of couple that have a problem and also the money for having this type of procedure.
Well, I don't want to enter into a fallacy, but if abortion in some places it's legal, why not to choose the gender of your child? And if it's not the gender that you want, you can give it to another people that can have children. Why this can be possible in the eyes of the law?
Also, you said
Time. Okay, one moment. Okay, you have 1 minute. 1 minute, go ahead.
Okay, as you said, they can be donated just for research purposes. So the life will be killed. Then it's expensive. Only the diagnosis can cost more than $20,000.
Well, there are also many risks because it is not scientific proof totally. And well, another disadvantage is that it doesn't always work, so it is like a risk that will not be guaranteed.
Also, you can have diseases linked to infertility treatment, and the fertility drugs had side effects.
Okay, 30 seconds.
Also, if you just want one kid, these procedures are more likely to be of multiple pregnancy. So if you can handle or afford one life, you will have to afford all those multiple lives that will come.
Okay, time. Okay, each side will have 1 minute for conclusions.
Can you let me use it?
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, you have 1 minute.
Sir?
Yes.
Okay. Our conclusion is that we have more advantages from this type of procedures than disadvantages. So because the purpose of medicine and genetics is to help people. So with this we are helping people to achieve their goals and also to search for a better life for them and for those family. Also we are pro of life because we're not killing people. We are creating people. Just the only thing is that we are choosing the gender of these people.
But now,
We are not saying that everybody is going to choose the gender of their child
10 seconds.
if we make this possible. We're just giving certain people the chance to do this.
Okay, 1 minute.
We can say that choosing the sex of our children can be a quandary because it can be seen from many sides, but we still buttress our idea of being against. Recapitulating, there are many disadvantages, like that it's expensive, painful, it's not scientific proof, it doesn't always work, and it also has side effects. And well, it also puts the society at risk because all they think of the imbalance, and there is not convincing idea for us that worth the risk.
Okay. Anything else to add? 30 seconds.
you're still killing embryo's life.
Okay. Very good. I think we'll end it there, right? You may stop the recording. Okay.